Close the door with the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three.
Line into left field for a base hit.
Hit in the air. That's going to be the second baseman. They have a chance for two, and they got him.
Run. The throw is in time for the out.
Lifted high into left field. Ball is way back, and that ball is way gone.
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome back to Carrington City Park. I'm Greg for yourliveevent.com. Thanks for tuning in. And we got game 2 of the day coming up here for you. Be another loser out situation of this 2024 State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament. And it'll be Burlington Bulldogs taking on the LaMoure A's. LaMoure A's 13-5 on the year. Burlington 28-3. LaMoure A's, how they got to this game. They beat Rugby in the first day on Friday, 12-2 in 5 innings. And they fell to Kindred yesterday, 8-3. So they have gone 1-1 in the tournament. Burlington, they lost their first game, 6-2 to Beulah. They beat Carrington 14-2 yesterday to get to this game. So they have also gone 1-1, and they will face elimination. The winner will take on Park River Pirates later on tonight at 6:30 in another elimination game. And so we're down to 5 teams as Park River wins it in the bottom of the 7th on a walk-off single, scoring the winning run over Hatton Northwood 6-5. Hatton Northwood had the lead 5-3 heading into that bottom of the 7th, but Park River puts up, 5-4, and they get the victory. They tie it and take the go-ahead run and a walk-off single in the bottom of the 7th. So Park River advances, and they'll await the winner of this one, Burlington or LaMoure, and play them at 6:30. Game 3 of the day, we'll have the winners bracket semifinal. That'll have Kindred and Beulah. That's scheduled at 4 o'clock, so we still got that game coming up right after this one. And then Park River awaits the winner of this one and plays them tonight at 6:30. So still 2 more games coming up for you. Day 3 of the 2024 State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament here in Carrington. And this is game number 10 of the tournament coming up. Okay, well, let's get to the starting lineups for this one, as Burlington will be the home team, LaMoure will be the visitors. So let's meet the visitors. First up here for LaMoure A's. Head coach is Heath Schaefer in his 3rd year, assisted by Kyle Workin. Manager is Greg Peterson. So the LaMoure A's will go like this. Batting leadoff, number 9 is Grayson Matson in left field. Batting second will be number 10, Joey Potts in center. Batting third will be number 2, Kobe Thilgis at short. Batting cleanup will be number 1, Logan Potts behind the plate. Batting fifth will be number 28, Easton Thilgis at third. Batting sixth, number 16, Jaden Paul. He'll be the starting pitcher. Batting seventh will be number 36, Luke Wagner at first. Batting eighth will be number 19, Rylan Ulmer at second. And batting number 9 will be number 32, Oliver Lesko in right field. So that's head coach Heath Schaefer starting lineups here for the A's. And the A's finished runner-up last year in the state tournament as they fell to Park River. So they are fighting their way back here to try and get back into that championship. But a long ways to go here. But they've done it before, actually. LaMoure has done it before, so we'll see what happens. All right, now let's talk about Burlington Bulldogs. Head coach Matt Karanka, and he's assisted by Shannon Hansen and Sean Rodacher. So Burlington Bulldogs, they are the District 1 champs. They'll go like this. Batting leadoff, number 7 is Nathan Rowe. He'll be catching. Batting second will be number 4, Cale Rodacher at center field. Batting third will be number 13, Colin Abernathy at short. Batting cleanup will be number 10, Owen Hansen at third. Batting fifth will be number 18, Brady Bachmeyer in right. Batting sixth will be number 11, Noah Bonis in left field. Batting seventh will be number 2, Will Marquardt pitching. He's taking his warm-up tosses right now. Batting eighth will be number 17, Ashton Fisher at first. And batting ninth will be number 1, Wes Karhoff at second. So that's head coach Matt Karanka. Starting lineup here for this one. And they'll play at the state tournament loser out situation. Matt Karanka in his 9th year. And they beat Burke County in the championship at Burlington to get here. They went 4-0 in the tournament. Matt Karanka, also the head Legion coach. And they will be heading down to LaMoure this Friday for the state Legion tournament. Okay, so we are set for action here. and got a game time temperature and everything for you. Check out the radar and everything. So far, we haven't had any rain or lightning or anything delay or postpone anything here in Carrington as far as games are concerned. We do have a little shower activity kind of popping up in areas in North Dakota, kind of western and southern North Dakota. So we'll get a game time temp and everything here once we get things started. Matson will dig in to face Marquardt, and the righty sets and fires. First pitch coming. It'll be a strike. First pitch coming across at 131. And we got 79 degrees here in Carrington, north winds at about 10, and partly cloudy sky. Kind of still smoky haze, I guess. Kind of been just a little hazy from all that smoke up in Canada here last several weeks. Definitely not as bad as it once was. Here's the 0-2 now to Matson. And 1 ball, 2 strikes to Grayson Matson. Marquardt delivers. Fly ball. Center fielder coming on, and makes the play in shallow left center. So Rodacker makes put up. Matson is retired. Now Joey Potts for the LaMoure A's will bat. A's top. Green tops, gray pants. And Burlington Bulldogs, all gray. Here's a pitch from Marquardt. And there's a ball. 1 ball, no strikes to Joey Potts. On deck here is Kobe Thielges for the A's. Thanks for tuning in, and hope you've enjoyed our coverage of the State Babe Ruth Tournament. All games right here on yourliveevent.com. Today, we started Friday, I guess, and then all the way through possibly Tuesday. So here's a 2-0 from Potts. Or strike, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. You can tune in on yourliveevent.com or search Your Live Event on YouTube. Free of charge to watch. Watch everything. You can watch past games, all the past games that we've done. It's 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike to Joey Potts. And the pitch. It's a grounder. And pitcher knocks off his glove. He'll have to run it down and be no play. So I don't know. I don't know how they're going to rule that one. Marquardt got it on his glove and it fell off. So base hit, infield hit for Potts. I think that's a good ruling. That was a tough play from Marquardt. Then it trickled away. Second baseman Karhoff came charging in, but no play. As puts the speedy Potts over first. They throw over there and back safely. Will Marquardt delivers. A rip to third. Third baseman knocks it down, loses it, picks it up, and there's been no play. It was a nice attempt, but yep, they'll give him an error, so that will be an error. Logan Potts now. So all of a sudden, the A's got 2 on, 1 down here in the top of the first. Logan Potts will dig in. Marquardt checks the runner at second of the pitch. That one's outside. 1 ball, no strikes to Potts. Marquardt looks into row. We'll check the defense here for the Bulldogs, and the pitch low. So Nathan Rowe behind the plate. Ashton Fisher at first. Wes Karhoff at second. Colin Abernathy at short. Owen Hansen at third. Noah Bonas in left. Cale Rodacker in center. And Brady Bachmeyer in right for head coach Kronka. And the pitch low. 3-0 now to Logan Potts. Last time at state for Burlington was 2021 at Botno, and there's going to be a walk. So bases loaded now. 1 down. Here's Easton Thielges. Pitch coming up from Will Marquardt of the Bulldogs. He'll step off. So the A's threatening here right away in the top of the first inning, trying to get on the board here and keep their season going. Come back tonight and play Park River. There's a strike, 0-1. So Park River has to wait. Kind of watch 2 games, kind of hang out, wait to see who they play here in this one. And we'll still have the semifinal coming up for you about 4:30 today. Kindred and Beulah. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball, right fielder coming on. Makes the grab. It's going to fall out of his glove, though. And now they will take the runner out first to second. And no, they're going to say safe. Missed the tag. So everybody is safe. So, error on the right fielder, Bachmeyer. Potts scores. Thielges scores. Check that. So 1 run scores. Everybody moves up. So it's 1-0 LaMoure now. Still only 1 out. Here's Jaden Paul. There's a ball. So Bachmeyer, it was a tough play. He had a long ways to go, and he caught up to it. I thought he had it, but it came out of his glove, fell out. And then they fired to second, tried to get Potts there at second, and somehow missed the tag. So everybody's safe. Here's a weak fly in the infield. That'll drop. Second baseman charging, only play to first, and they'll get the out. Runner will score. So Paul is out in a 4-3. Scoring Thielges. Everybody else advances. So first base is clear now. And it's 2-0. LaMoure leading Burlington here in the top of the first on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Looks like we'll get a courtesy runner number 22 for Potts over there. Oh, let's see. There's number 22. Vance Wally. There we go. Batting now for the A's is Luke Wagner, number 36. And the pitch. Outside. 1-0 to Luke Wagner. Here's a pitch to Wagner. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Wagner. Nice Sunday afternoon here in Carrington. 79 degrees. The first pitch. Northeast winds at 10. There's a fly ball in the infield. Second baseman coming on. Shortstop coming over. And I think the second baseman got it. As Abernathy and Karhoff both reached for it, but Karhoff came away with it. And nice job avoiding the collision. That always gets scary when you got 2 players running after each other and looking at the ball. So, all right, Karhoff brings it in. Wagner's out on a pop-up. And that will do it here for the LaMoure A's. But 2 runs across to leave 2 stranded. So, 2-0 LaMoure leads it with Burlington coming to bat. We'll have it for you next right here on yourliveevent.com.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
For any accounting needs you may have, Todd R. World Certified Public Accountant has you covered. From income tax planning, preparation, and consulting for individuals and businesses. Todd Wold CPA would like to wish the best to the teams competing and thank the coaches and players for their hard work and dedication throughout the season on and off the field, as anything can happen every night at the Diamond. For more information, go online to wold-cpa.com. That's wold-cpa.com.
Life is full of surprises, and at Bickett Insurance Agency of Carrington, they're here to protect what matters most to you. Whether you're looking for home, auto, business, crop, health, or life insurance, they offer personalized solutions tailored to your needs and budget. With over 20 years of experience, trust Bickett Insurance Agency to provide you with peace of mind. Let's ensure your future is secure with Bickett Insurance Agency services. They service Foster and Stutzman counties and throughout the state of North Dakota. Bickett Insurance Agency, protecting what matters most.
We're at Carrington City Park for the State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament. I'm Greg for yourliveevent.com and all games for you right here on yourliveevent.com. 2-0. LaMoure leads it. Burlington coming to bat. They'll face Jaden Paul for the A's. So first batter of the inning, Nathan Rowe digs in. Full line of the pitch from Jaden Paul. And I think hit him. So Rowe takes his base hit by pitch. One pitch. Rodacker. Excuse me. Here's Rodacker. Cale Rodacker will bat now to face Paul. Beat the defense for the A's here. Logan Potch catching. Luke Wagner at first. Rylan Ulmer at second. Colby Thilgis at short. Easton Thilgis in left. I'm sorry, at third. Grayson Madsen in left. Joey Potts in center. And Oliver Lesko in right. Here's a bunt. Pitcher, bare hands over to first. And throw him out. It was a low throw, but Wagner dug it out. Nice job there. So Rodacker is out on the 1-3 for a sack bunt. So now Abernathy with one down and runner at second for Burlington. And the pitch outside. 1 ball, no strikes to Colin Abernathy. Here's a pitch from Paul. High and tight. 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes to Colin Abernathy. And the pitch. Yeah, there's a strike. 2-1 now, the count. 2. Abernathy at the plate. Tyler Cook. There's a swing and a pop up in the infield. Shortstop going back by the second base bag. Makes the play right on the edge of the infield. So Abernathy is out on a pop up to short. Runner stays put at second. 2 down. Here is Owen Hansen now. Kyle Hewitt also in the outfield. I think Elliot Belquist calling our balls and strikes. A swing and a fly and lands right on top of us. Makes a big bang. 1 ball, or I'm sorry, no balls, 1 strike. I want to thank the Carrington Park Board for their hospitality here in Carrington, putting on a great tournament and facilities here. Great ball field. Browns crew doing a heck of a job. And also installing internet for us as well, so we could be able to do the broadcast here. There's the pitch. Nice slow curve in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Owen Hansen. Paul sets and fires. There's a rip to right field. That will drop for a hit. Rowe rounding third. They'll send him, and he'll score. It's 2-1. So base hit RBI for Hansen. Scores Rowe for the first run of the ball game for Burlington. So they get on the board now. Now Brady Bachmeyer for Burlington Bulldogs. So tying run at first for Burlington. 2 down here in the bottom of the first inning. Paul sets and delivers, and it's going to be in there for a strike. It's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. A roller to third. Field just hobbles it, knocks it down. Only play to first now, and they're not going to get him. Might be an error there at short. Double check. Yep, I'm going to give an error. So Bachmeyer reaches. 2 on, 2 down. Here's Noah Bonas now. Paul checks the runners and delivers. Yeah, it's going to be a bit high to Bonas. 1 ball, no strikes to Noah Bonas. Here's the pitch. A rip to left field. That'll go past the third baseman for a base hit. Hansen will be held at third as the left fielder Matson does a nice job getting it in. So Bonas a single. Bases loaded now for Will Marquardt. Pitcher, number 7 batter in the order. He's going to help his own cause here with the go-ahead run at second and 2 down for the Burlington Bulldogs in the home half of the first. Paul looks into Potts, fires. There's a strike. His pitch. 0-1 to Marquardt. 5 sets of brothers on this LaMoure A's team. Here's the pitch. Swing just got a piece. 0-2. We got Potts, Thielges, Halls, Waldies. And there's another one in there. I'm missing up. Here's the pitch. Nice pitch. Big bender called strike 3. Marquardt gets caught looking for out number 3. Okay, well, that's going to do it here. So Burlington will leave the bases loaded, but they do come up with 1 run. All right, and after an inning on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, your score is LaMoure 2, Burlington 1. It's a loser out game of the State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament from Carrington right here on yourliveevent.com.
Central Steel Building and Construction of Carrington, North Dakota has over 50 years of experience in offering high-quality bins, grain drying equipment, country clipper mowers, Ritchie waterers, and lots more. Drop by Central Steel to check out the many customizable storage options. They have several sheds on hand, including a 12x16 high-side barn for $8,096, an 8x16 A-frame utility for $53.29, and an 8x8 garden shed for just $26.89. Prices include delivery within 35 miles. Call Central Steel for more info, 701-652-2886.
High Plains Equipment of Carrington is your full-service Case IH dealer. They're proud to carry a huge selection of new and pre-owned inventory and Case IH genuine parts. If you're ready for your next new or used tractor or piece of equipment, their friendly and knowledgeable sales and financing departments are prepared to make sure your experience is outstanding. They also have over 6,000 Case IH genuine parts on hand, and they do bulk oil delivery or bulk filling of Hi-Tran or engine oil. Visit them online at highplainseq.com, located right off of Highway 200. High Plains Equipment of Carrington, Harvey, Rugby, and Devils Lake.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com, local voices from local radio.
Here we go. We're at the top of the second inning. 2-1 LaMoure leading Burlington. Loser out situation here at the 2024 State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament at beautiful Carrington City Park. So for the A's, it's 8-9-1 batters here. Ulmer, Lesko, Matson facing Marquardt. It's 1-2 the count. And the pitch. Oh, and that hit him in the head. The helmet. So hit by pitch. Ulmer at first. Now. So Marquardt, that's his first hit batter. Oliver Lesko bat looks down to head coach Schaefer, his 3rd year for the A's. Marquardt fires over to first and back safely as a runner. Oliver Lesko, number 9 batter in the order. Pitch gets away, runner takes off, so the ball 1 to Lesko and Ulmer down at second. So now the A's have a runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the top of the second inning. Marquardt looks into row and the pitch, showing bunt, and bunts through. It's going to be a strike. 1-1 to Lesko. One from the righty, Will Marquardt. There's a ball high. 2-1 to Oliver Lesko. Winning earlier today was Park River over Hatton Northwood 6-5. Hatton Northwood eliminated from the tournament. Park River comes from behind to win that in the bottom of the 7th on a walk-off single. They were down by 1 run heading into that one. They tied it and then scored the winner. Let's see, 3-1 is the count now to Lesko. And the pitch. There's strike. 3-2 now the count to Lesko. Here's the pitch from Ulmer. Lifted to left field. Just foul by about 6-7 feet over there. So it's going to stay 3 balls and 2 strikes. LaMoure at second. Let's go at home, rather. So let's go 3 balls and 2 strikes. The right-handed batter at home. Coming up next, we'll have the semifinal. Kindred and Beulah. That'll schedule about 4:30. Called strike 3. Nice pitch from Marquardt. So Lesko gets caught looking for out number 1. Now Grayson Matson, the leadoff man, will bat for the A's. He flew out his first time up against Will Marquardt of Burlington. Here's the pitch. There's a strike. 0-1 to Matson. And Marquardt again fires. There's a grounder to third. That's going to get past. That'll go to left field. LaMoure rounding third. They'll send him. Matson rounding first. He'll dig for 2, and he'll stand at second with an RBI double. So Matson knocks 1 in. LaMoure scores. And now Potts. So on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, LaMoure leads Burlington 3-1 now. The Potts singled last time at bat. He'll dig in again to face Marquardt. Marquardt looks at second, fires in. Pitch is high. 1-0 to Potts. Marquardt now delivers the 1-0 as they were going to fire. The shortstop was going back to second, but there's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Potts. Here's the 1-1 from the righty Marquardt. Hopped up in the infield. Marquardt off the mound, calling it, makes the play. So Potts is out on a pop-up to the pitcher. Runner stays put at second. Here's Kobe Thieldis now at 2 down. Central Steel Building and Construction in-game update. For durable and high-quality storage equipment, turn to Central Steel Building and Construction right here in Carrington. They specialize in the construction and installation of steel grain storage and handling equipment. Here's the pitch. Ripped to left, but foul. Plus, they carry Country Clipper mowers, Ritchie waterers, and lots more. You can visit grainstuff.com for more information. Here's the pitch. It's going to be outside. So earlier today, it was Park River coming from behind, winning on a walk-off single in the bottom of the 7th over Hatton Northwood, 6-5. Hatton Northwood eliminated from the tournament. So Carrington, Rugby, and Hatton Northwood all eliminated. So we're down to 5 teams. After this one, we'll be down to 4 teams. And after today, we'll be down to 3 teams left in this tournament. There's a foul again, so it's 1 and 2. Oh, yep, 1 and 2. So 6-5, Park River wins it. We still got Kindred and Beulah coming up in the semifinal. And then 6:30 tonight, Park River will let the winner of this one and play them in another elimination game. So Park River has to wait for 2 games. There's a sharp grounder to third. Hanson up with it. Fires across. And wide throw. It's going to be safe. So it might be a throwing error there on third. So Thiel just an error. So that puts runners at the corners now. 2 down. Logan Potts, who walked his first at bat, he'll dig in here to face Marquardt with 2 on, 2 down. 1 runner ready across here for the A's in the top of the 2nd. Marquardt looks into row and the delivered pitch. Outside runner goes. They just throw back to the pitcher. So Thiel just at second now with 2 down. So 2 in scoring position here for the A's at the top of the 2nd. Marquardt sets and fires. Ripped to left. That's going to go fair. And that'll score Matson. Thiel just will score. Logan Potts rounding first. He'll dig for 2. And Potts will round second with a 2 RBI double here in the top of the 2nd. Well hit right down the third base line, just fair by about a foot. So Logan Potts knocks in Matson and Thieldis. And now the A's lead it 5-1 over Burlington. Now Easton Theelgis will bat here for the A's. He is 0 for 1. It's a 7th batter to the plate here for the A's in the top of the 2nd. Marquardt delivers. There's a strike. 0-1 to Theelgis. Reached on an error last at bat. Marquardt now sets and fires. And misses. So we even count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Marquardt sets, checks second, and delivers outside. 2-1. Kind of hard to believe. I mean, I don't want to jinx anything here, but, usually in North Dakota, you always got some kind of weather factor. It's outside. We avoided that so far in this tournament. Usually winds or rain or lightning, something happening, but so far so good here, and we're not really expecting much today either. So, or tomorrow, maybe a slight chance there's a walk. So, Theelgis at first base. I know when the State Legion tournament was here, I think that was in 2016 in Carrington. Was it the opening day or the second day? We got hammered with rain. I think it was like 3 or whatever inches it was. There's a ball. And there were people from all around Carrington trying to dry off this field. There was no drain tile at that time. Here's the pitch. High. Since then, they've put in a lot of drain tile, and but there were folks out there with vacuums, all sorts of equipment trying to get it dried off to get the State Legion tournament in that year. So a visit to the mound here. Carrington won that tournament. That was their 3rd Legion championship in a row. State Legion was here last year, 2023. I don't think there were any weather delays. If there was, it was just maybe a little bit. Last time the State Babe Ruth tournament was here in Carrington was 2013. Dakota Prairie won it that year. LaMoure is hosting the State B Legion tournament starting this Friday. 2-0 now from Paul, or to Paul, and I think that might have hit him. So Paul is hit by pitch. He's on at first now. Oops. I'm sorry. Base is loaded now. 2 down. Here's Luke Wagner. Wagner will bat. He's 0 for 1, a fly out. A courtesy runner. Number 18 over for Paul. So Tom Waldy in there, Thomas Waldy. So A's threatening with more in the top of the 2nd. They already got 3 across here. Bases loaded, 2 down. Marquardt in trouble in the pitch. There's a strike. The number 7 batter, Luke Wagner. Wagner 0 for 1, flew out his last at bat. And the pitch. Ball low. I remember the last time the State Babe Ruth tournament was here in Carrington, 2013. Dakota Prairie beat Valley City in that championship, and then I think we had enough time to get the awards ceremony in, and then it just downpoured right after everything was complete. So we got everything in, and then it just had a huge downpour right after. 1 ball, 2 strikes. From Marquardt, chopper, and foul. By the 3rd base dugout. It's going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes still to Wagner. State Babe Ruth was in Park River last year. Beulah the year before. Here's the pitch. High. 2-2 the count now to Luke Wagner at the plate for the A's. Pitch from Marquardt. High. Count full to Wagner. Nowhere to put him. Bases loaded here. Pitch coming up from Marquardt. Chopper going to go to third, and it's going to get into left field for a base hit. That'll score Potts. And so one more run across on an RBI single off the bat of Wagner. So Waldy scores. Let's see here, or check that. Potts does score, yeah. So now it is 6-1. A's leading the Bulldogs here in the top of the second. Base is still loaded. 2 down. Visit to the mound. Ulmer due up. We'll be back right after this.
The friendly staff at LaMoure Drugstore reminds you, from prescription requests and OTC medication, you can find it all at LaMoure Drugstore. Get ready for the upcoming school year with back-to-school supplies in stock now and on sale. Plus, LaMoure Drugstore has a Nebo car jumpstart with an air compressor and power ports to keep your refreshments cold with the Nebo thermoelectric cooler bag. Located in the center of LaMoure in the Bank North Mall. For more information and to request refills on your prescription, go to LaMoureDrugstore.com.
At AgWorks in Mountain, North Dakota, they're committed to providing superior agronomy solutions. From seed offerings from Channel, Westbred, and Vigor, and more, to comprehensive crop production products. Let them help you maximize your harvest. Serving the agricultural communities of Northeast North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota, AgWorks is dedicated to meeting the unique needs of growers in our region. Visit their website, agworksonline.com. Best of luck to the Park River Pirates and the rest of the teams at the State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament.
New pitcher now for Burlington. Cale Rodacker will come in. Marquardt will take off and head to center field. See if we get some finals for Marquardt here. Let's see. Inning and 2/3 pitch, 58 pitches, 6 run, 1 earned, 1 K, 4 hits, 2 walks. Rylan Ulmer now will bat. There's a strike. Ulmer hit by pitch last at bat. So Rodacker will inherit a bases loaded situation, but just 1 out away from ending the inning. And there's a ball. 1-1 now to Ulmer. Field is at third, Waldy at second, Wagner at first. And the pitch. Low. 2-1. Rodacker sets the lefty. There's a rip that's going to get in the hole to left field. That'll score another. Field just will score. And another run across here for the A's. So Ulmer knocks him in. So now it is 7-1 A's leading Burlington here in the top of the second. That's their 4th run across here in the top of the second. Oliver Lesko now 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up. So Waldy to third, Wagner to second, Ulmer to first. Here's the pitch from the lefty, and it's going to be outside. You want to know to Oliver Lesko. And the pitch high. 2-0 to Lesko. Here's the pitch. Missing. 3-0 to Lesko. And the pitch. There's a 4-pitch walk. Lesko is on. Crossing is Waldy. 6th run of the ball game now here for LaMoure, and they lead it 8-1 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. So Grayson Matson now the top of the order. Matson 1 for 2, a flyout and a double today. And for LaMoure here, it's a 12th batter to the plate in this inning. Burlington just 1 out away from ending this. Here's the pitch, and there's a strike to Grayson Matson. Doubled last time at bats. He's 1 for 2, a flyout and a double. Pitch swung on, lifted, and foul back out of play. So it's going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes to Matson. Central Steel Building and Construction in-game update here. LaMoure 8 runs, 3 hits, 1 error. Burlington, 1 run, 2 hits, 3 errors. Still got Kindred and Beulah coming up, and then Park River awaits the winner of this one, as Park River wins in a walk-off single in the bottom of the 7th to beat Hatton Northwood and knock Hatton Northwood out of the tournament. 6-5 your final. Low 1 and 2 to Grayson Matson. So the defending state champs still alive. And they'll play tonight at 6:30 against either Burlington or LaMoure. Right now, LaMoure leading. Here's the pitch. Swung on. It's a high chopper. Third baseman's going to have to hurry. Charges, fires, and it's a wild throw. That's going to score 2 more runs. So Wagner will score. Ulmer will score. And they'll hold the runner at third. So an infield hit is ruled for Matson. And then Ulmer will score on the air. So now your score is 10-1. LaMoure leading Burlington here in the top of the 2nd inning. Joey Potts now 1 for 2, single and a flyout. Runners at the corners. Runner goes. They throw it back to the pitcher. So a runner at second now. So 2 more in scoring position here for the A's. Rodacker delivers. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Potts. Joey Potts at the plate. Here's the pitch. It's a grounder to shortstop. That's Abernathy. Fires over and out. So 6-3 on the putout. That'll do it here for the LaMoure A's, but a huge inning. 8 runs, and they'll send, was it 13 to the plate? I got to double check, but 8 runs across. They'll leave 2 stranded. All right, so we'll head to the bottom of the 2nd, and on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's LaMoure 10, Burlington 1. We'll be back.
Barch Electric has been serving the rugby community for many years with prompt and professional service. Barch Electric is happy to take care of any job in your home, office, or ag building. They are a proud supporter of area youth sports and would like to wish the Rugby Panthers the best of luck. Win or lose, you are always number 1. Friendly, professional service is what you get when you call Barch Electric of Rugby. Best of luck to the District 2 champions rugby and the rest of the teams competing at the State Class B Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament.
Life is full of surprises, and at Pickett Insurance Agency of Carrington, they're here to protect what matters most to you. Whether you're looking for home, auto, business, crop, health, or life insurance, they offer personalized solutions tailored to your needs and budget. With over 20 years of experience, trust Pickett Insurance Agency to provide you with peace of mind. Let's ensure your future is secure with Pickett Insurance Agency services. They service Foster and Stutzman counties and throughout the state of North Dakota. Pickett Insurance Agency, protecting what matters most.
Welcome back here to Carrington City Park. I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com. Thanks for tuning in. And loser out situation here. LaMoure A's leading Burlington here 10-1 heading into the home half of the 2nd. LaMoure puts up 8 in that inning. And they send 13 batters to the plate in that inning. Okay, so Fisher digs in now for Burlington to face Jaden Paul of the A's, and the pitch. And there's a strike. It's 0-1 to Ashton Fisher. So 8-9-1 batters for Burlington Bulldogs. Fisher, Tarhoff, and Rowe face Paul of the LaMoure A's. And the pitch. Chopper foul by the third base dugout. So LaMoure got here to this game. They beat Rugby 12-2 in 5 innings on Friday. They fell to Kindred yesterday 8-3. And the pitch. High and tight. 1-2 the count to Fisher. Burlington, they lost to Beulah first day 6-2, and they beat Carrington 14-2 yesterday. Here's the pitch. Popped up and back out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes still to Ashton Fisher. Central Steel Building and Construction in-game update here. We still got 2 more games coming up for you. Semifinals next. Here's a slow roller to short. Thiel just gloves and sends it across and out 6-3. So Fisher's retired on the 6-3. Now it's Wes Karhoff for the Burlington Bulldogs, number 9 batter in the order. So Central Steel Building and Construction. Let's see in-game update. Kindred Beulah coming up at 4 o'clock. That's the winner's bracket semifinal. And then 6:30 tonight, Park River will await the winner of this one. Right now, LaMoure leading. There's a ball. LaMoure right now, 2 runs in the first, 8 last top of the second here. They got 10 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. Burlington, there's a fly ball foul. Burlington here in the bottom of the second, 1 run, 2 hits, 3 errors. Burlington 28-3 on the year. LaMoure 13-5. There's a ball. So 2-1 to Karhoff. Here's the 2-1 coming in. Missing. 3-1 to Karhoff. Yeah, there's a strike. So it's going to be count full now to Karhoff. 3-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Karhoff strikes out. 2 down. Now here's Nathan Rowe, who was hit by pitch last at bat. Paul will be his 29th pitch now in the ball game. There's a strike. Nice big bender. 0-1 to Rowe. And the 0-1. That one's in the dirt, dug out by Potts. 1 ball, 1 strike to Rowe. And swing and a miss. Strike 2 to Nathan Rowe. Full wind of the pitch from Paul. That one sails outside. So we 2 balls and 2 strikes to Rowe. And that one's going to be low. It's going to be count full now. So 3 balls and 2 strikes to the right-handed batter Rowe at the plate for the Burlington Bulldogs. Head coach Matt Karunka. And the pitch. There's a walk. So 1 out walk puts 1 on for Burlington here. I'm sorry, 2 out walk. And here's Cale Rodacher now. And for Paul, that's just his first walk. A courtesy runner over there. That's a ball. One 0 and swing just got a piece. 1 ball, 1 strike to Cale Rodacher. Rodacher, sack bunt, first at bat. So here's the pitch, swung on. It's a slow grounder to third. Third baseman bare hands and fires over. They won't get him. Should be an infield hit there. So Cale Rodacher, infield single, takes a runner to second. So 2 on, 2 out. Here's Colin Abernathy for the Burlington Bulldogs now. Still didn't see who's running at second there. The Burlington, unfortunately, don't have their numbers on the front of their jerseys. Here's the grounder to third. Third baseman knocks it down and bounces away. He'll barehand it across and not in time. Let's see. Bit of error. So Abernathy will reach on the air, and all of a sudden, Burlington trying to get something going here. Base is loaded now and 2 down. Here's Owen Hansen, the cleanup man. Left-handed batter will dig in to face Paul. Hansen 1 for 1. And the pitch. High. Number 8 over there. There we go. That's Rackness running. Here's the pitch. High. 2-0 to Hansen. And the 2-0 from the righty, and that sails inside. It's going to miss, so it's going to be 3-0 to Owen Hansen. 3 balls, no strike to the righty, Paul. There's a strike on the inside or outside corner. 3 balls and 1 strike to Owen Hansen. Oh, it's going to be a walk, rather. It's a walk. So Burlington scores their second run of the ball game on a walk. So it'll be 10-2 now. Here's the pitch, and there's a strike to Brady Bachmeyer, 0-1. Bachmeyer 0 for 1, reached on an error. So Rodacker at third. And the pitch, not hit him. Another hit batter, so Rodacker will score. So now 10-3. So Noah Bonas will bat. He's 1 for 1 with a single. That'll go to visit the mound by Coach Schaefer. So we'll take a break. We'll be back to Carrington right after this.
Local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Central Steel Building and Construction of Carrington, North Dakota has over 50 years of experience in offering high-quality bins, grain drying equipment, country clipper mowers, Ritchie waterers, and lots more. Drop by Central Steel to check out the many customizable storage options. They have several sheds on hand, including a 12x16 high-side barn for $8,096, an 8x16 A-frame utility for $53.29, and an 8x8 garden shed for just $26.89. Prices include delivery within 35 miles. Call Central Steel for more info. 701-652-2886.
Welcome back. It's 0-2 to Bonas. Bases loaded for Burlington. They got 2 runs across. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here's a pitch from Paul after the visit to the mound, and that one's going to be outside. So it's be 1 ball, 2 strikes to Bonas, who's 1 for 1 today, a single. Still a 7-run lead for the A's here in the bottom of the second. And the pitch. That one's low, gets away from Potts, but just right by the in the box there. So 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Bonas. Here's a pitch from the righty, Paul. In there for a strike, called strike 3. Nice pitch. So Bonas gets caught looking for out number 3. But Burlington gets 2 runs here in the bottom of the second. So we will head to the 3rd inning. And they leave 3 stranded as well. So 3rd inning coming up. Top of the 3rd. And now your new score on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard is LaMoure 10, Burlington 3.
Our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Looking to upgrade your home with top quality appliances? At DJ's Home Center, we've got everything you need to make your home shine. From energy efficient models to the latest smart technology, find the perfect fit for your lifestyle. Visit DJ's Home Center today and see why their service and selection are second to none, offering delivery within 45 miles of Carrington. DJ's Home Center, your local source for home appliances that make life easier. Upgrade your home today with DJ's Home Center of Carrington, located right by the roundabout.
Okay, welcome back here to Carrington City Park. We're in the top of the 3rd, loser-out situation here at the State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament. And right now, LaMoure A's leading Burlington 10-3, heading into the top of the 3rd. The A's, it'll be 3, 4, 5 batters here. The heart of the order, Theelgis, Potts, and then Easton Theelgis. Pitch from Rodacker. And there's a strike, so it's going to be 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Colby Theelgis, who has reached on 2 errors. Pitch from the lefty, Rodacker, way outside. Evens account at 2-2 to Theelgis. And the pitch. Ripped to left field. Foul. Stays alive with 2 balls and 2 strikes. Logan Potts on deck, and then in the hole, Easton Thiel is here for the LaMoure A's. Colby and Easton brothers. 5 sets of brothers on this LaMoure A's team. Here's a swing, and that's going to get to left field. It'll bounce off the glove of Bonas. Thiel just rounding first. He'll stand at second with a double here, I would imagine. We'll see what they rule here. So Thiel just at second base, ruled a double, and now Logan Potts. That was well hit, but left fielder Bonas made a nice attempt, got the ball in the glove, but it was a sharply hit ball. Here is the pitch now, and outside. 1 ball, no strikes to Logan Potts, 1 for 1 today, a walk and a double. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Big swing there by Potts. So 1-1 now. Rodacker, lefty, sets and delivers. Rip to third. Third baseman knocks it down, fires across, and low throw, but the first baseman hangs on and digs it out. Nice play. So Fisher digs it out. 5-3. Potts is retired. And that takes Thiel just to third base with 1 down. So Easton Thiel just 0 for 1. Reached down there and a walk. He'll bat now. With Colby, his brother, at third base. Pitch from Rodacker coming up and foul back. 0-1 to Thiel just. And the pitch, big curve in there and just misses. 1 ball, 1 strike to Thiel just. LaMoure looking to add to their lead here, up 7 runs on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard in the top of the 3rd. And the pitch. Fly ball opposite field, and right fielder coming on. That'll drop for a hit. That'll score another run. So Thiel just crosses. Colby Thiel, just Easton Thiel, just knocks him in. So now your score is 11-3. LaMoure leading Burlington on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Runner at first, and now Jaden Paul. Paul 0 for 1, ground out and hit by a pitch today. There's a rip. That might get in the hole there between second, short and third. And it does. It's going to be a single for Paul. So now Luke Wagner, 1 for 2, fly out in a single today. Easton Thiel just at second. Jaden Paul at first for the A's. Get a courtesy runner, number 18 at first. Waldy running at first base. So Wagner will dig in here, single last at bat, and he'll face Cale Rodacker, the lefty of Burlington. And the pitch. There's a strike. 0-1 to Wagner. No balls, 1 strike. Here's a pitch from Rodacker. Outside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Wagner. Here's a pitch from Rodacker. That one's in the dirt, dug out nicely by Rowe. Saved the runner from advancing. It's going to be 2 balls and 1 strike to Luke Wagner. Coming up next, about 4 o'clock, Kindred and Beulah for the championship winners bracket semifinal. That's going to be low again. So it'll be 3 balls and 1 strike to Luke Wagner. And the pitch. There's a strike. It's out full now to Luke Wagner. And the pitch. There's a ball. Bases loaded for the A's, and Rylan Ulmer, number 8 batter, will bat. Hit by pitch and single today, single last at bat, so he's 1 for 1. So A's looking to add more here, 11-3 advantage over Burlington at the top of the 3rd inning. And the pitch. Nice pitch in there for a strike from Rodacker, 0-1 to Rylan Ulmer. Infield in now. And the pitch. High and tight by the elbows there, so it'll be 1 ball, 1 strike to Ulmer. On deck here is Oliver Lesko. And the pitch. And that's a bit high. Missing 2 balls, 1 strike to Ulmer. Here's a 2-1 from Rodacker. There's a strike on the inside corner, so it's going to be 2-2 to Ulmer now. Rodacker working, fires, misses outside. It's going to be count full, nowhere to put him. Bases loaded here in the top of the 3rd. Payoff coming from the lefty. And a rip foul down by the left field side. It's going to be, stays alive at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. There's a foul. So it's going to be 3 balls and 2 strikes to Ulmer. Here's a 3-2. So grounded to third base going to bounce off his glove and go away and or about 10 feet away and no play. Might be an error. Yep, it's going to be an error on Hansen. So that will score another run here. So now your score is 12-3 LaMoure. 12-3 LaMoure leading on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Now Oliver Lesko will bat. He's 0 for 1, a strikeout and a walk today. He'll face Rodacker, the lefty, in the pitch. So there's a strike, nice pitch. 0-1 to Lesko. Here's the pitch. Foul back. 0-2 now to Lesko. So Lesko quickly down to the count here. No balls, 2 strikes to Lesko. And pitch. High. 1-2 to Oliver Lesko. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. Out number 2. That's a big one there. So now Grayson Matson, the leadoff man, will bat. 2 down. Base is still loaded for the A's. Matson's having a nice afternoon. 2 for 3 today. Fly out, double, and a single. And the pitch. Big bender in there for a strike. Nice pitch from Rodacker. Bender's working today. Here's the 0-1 to Matson. That one missing outside, though. Nice stop by Rowe to keep it in front. So Waldy at third. Wegner at second. Ulmer at first for the A's here in the top of the 3rd inning. And the pitch. Outside. Be 2-1 to Matson. And the pitch. Challenge in the dirt. Rowe digs out again. Keeps it in front. Nice job. 3 balls, 1 strike to Matson. Here's the 3-1. Chopper. Going to go to deep short. It's going to get in for a base hit to left field. That'll score another run. So Matson knocks in 1. That'll score Waldy. So now 13-3. LaMoure leading. And 3 runs across here for the A's in the top of the 3rd inning. So LaMoure here, this will be their 9th batter to the plate here. They sent 13 last inning. Here's a strike. 0-1 to Joey Potts, who's 1 for 3. Single, fly out, and a ground out today. Rodacher fires with the bases loaded. High. Rodacher, let's see. This will be his 54th pitch coming up here. He relieved Marquardt, who's in center now, in the pitch. Low and away. Let's see. 2-1 now to Potts. And the pitch. High. 3-1 to Potts now. This game an hour old now. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 4-pitch walk, or a ball 4 on 5 pitches. So Wagner will cross, and the A's up big now, 14-3. That'll get a visit to the mound. So we'll take a quick break here. We'll be back to Carrington City Park right after this on yourliveevent.com.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
At Golden Acres Manor and Estates of Carrington, their dedicated staff provides round-the-clock care tailored to each resident's needs. From enriching activities to delicious meals, they ensure a vibrant community where friendship blossoms and memories are made. Whether it's assisted living or specialized care, Golden Acres Manor and Estates is more than a place to stay, it's a place to thrive. Discover the difference at Golden Acres Manor and Estates. Contact them today for a tour. Golden Acre Manor and Estates of Carrington, where care is a way of life.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
High Plains Equipment of Carrington is your full-service Case IH dealer. They're proud to carry a huge selection of new and pre-owned inventory and Case IH genuine parts. If you're ready for your next new or used tractor or piece of equipment, their friendly and knowledgeable sales and financing departments are prepared to make sure your experience is outstanding. They also have over 6,000 Case IH genuine parts on hand, and they do bulk oil delivery or bulk filling of Hi-Tran or engine oil. Visit them online at highplainseq.com, located right off of Highway 200. High Plains Equipment of Carrington, Harvey, Rugby, and Devils Lake.
New pitcher takes over, Owen Hansen now. So third pitcher of the ball game for Burlington. Hansen, his first assignment, facing Kobe Thielges. It's 1-0. Thielges 1 for 3, reached down a couple errors and doubled last at bat. Here's the pitch. Ripped to left and foul by about 5 feet down there. 1 ball, 1 strike to Thielges. So we got Ulmer at third, Matson at second, and Potts at first. Here's the pitch now from Hansen outside. 2-1 to Thielges. Hansen looks into row and fires way high. They'll throw down a third, and back is the runner. So 3 balls, 1 strike to Thielges at the plate. Hansen fires, rip, that'll get into left field for a base hit. Ulmer will score, and they'll hold the runner. So Thielges, RBI single, scoring Ulmer, and everybody else moves up. More runs across here for LaMoure in the top of the third. They have 5 across now, and they're up 15-3 over Burlington. Still 2 down. Logan Potts will bat now. And this will be the 11th batter to the plate for LaMoure. And the pitch. They sent 13 last inning, now 11 here. There's a strike to Potts. Potts 1 for 2, a double, actually a walk, double, and a ground out. Grounded out his last at bat. He'll face Hansen. Hansen fires, and it's high and tight. 1 ball, 1 strike to Potts. One now. 2 from Hansen. Sails outside. 2-1. See if we get some final numbers here. For the last pitcher, Rodacker, inning of work, 56 pitches, 6 runs, 1 earned, 1 strikeout, 6 hits, 3 walks, no hit batters. There's a swing and a miss. 2-2 now to Logan Potts. Hansen fires. Fly ball left fielder going back, makes the play. That's Bonas in left. Well hit, but Bonas brings it in for the out. So LaMoure will leave the bases loaded, but they come up with 5 more runs. And on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, we'll head to the bottom of the 3rd with LaMoure leading Burlington 15-3. We'll be back.
At AgWorks in Mountain, North Dakota, they're committed to providing superior agronomy solutions. From seed offerings from Channel, Westbred, and Vigor, and more, to comprehensive crop production products. Let them help you maximize your harvest. Serving the agricultural communities of Northeast North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota, AgWorks is dedicated to meeting the unique needs of growers in our region. Visit their website, agworksonline.com. Best of luck to the Park River Pirates and the rest of the teams at the State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament.
We're live at Carrington City Park for the 2024 State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament right here on yourliveevent.com. I'm Greg. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you've enjoyed our coverage so far. It's day number 3 of the tournament, and this is game 10 of the tournament here. Still got 2 more to get to after this one. We got the semifinal at 4 o'clock, Kindred and Beulah. And then Park River awaits the winner of this one. Central Steel Building and Construction in-game updates. Earlier today was Park River defeating Hatton Northwood 6-5. Park River comes back and wins that one in the bottom of the 7th on a walk-off single. They were down 5-4 heading into the bottom of the 7th. They get 1 run to tie, and opposite field single to right scored the winner for Park River. So the defending state champs still alive. They'll play at 6:30 tonight against either Burlington or LaMoure. LaMoure leading this one right now. Here's the first pitch from Paul. Swing and a miss from Marquardt. 7-8-9 batters here for the Bulldogs. Marquardt, Fisher, and Karhoff to face Paul. No balls and 1 strike. And the pitch. High fly ball. Left fielder going back. That's going to sail over his head, and that will be a 1-hopper. It'll be a ground rule double. Will Marquardt will hit a 1-hopper over the wall. Ruled a ground rule double. So now Ashton Fisher will bat. So Will Marquardt well hit. Second, Burlington. So Ashton Fisher 0 for 1 will bat, grounded out his first time up. Marquardt at second. Here's a pitch, and it's low, dug out by Potts. It's 1-0. So Park River wins over Hatton Northwood earlier today, 6-5. Walk-off fashion in the bottom of the 7th. And the pitch. Grounded to third. Third baseman backhands. Nice play. And he'll go to second to get the lead runner. And they got him out. So Thiel just went to second. And Ulmer got the tag in. Nice job to get the lead runner. So Marquardt is tagged out. 1 down now. Runner at first. And the pitch to Karhoff. There's a swing and a miss. That's what I was always taught growing up playing baseball. Get that lead runner if you can. or get the sure out, whatever you think. But yeah, that was a nice play there by Thiel. Just get the tag out at second, so it paid off. There's a 1-1 now. Here's the pitch from Paul. Let's see, that's going to be a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I'm sorry, vice versa. 2 balls, 1 strike. Righty Paul sets and fires, and it's going to be high to Karhoff. Karhoff struck out his first time up, so he's up in the count here, 3-1. With Fisher at first, 1 down. Pitch. High at the wrist. It's going to be a walk. So 2 on for Burlington here now. 2 on, 1 down. Here's Nathan Rowe, leadoff man. Hit by pitch and walk today. And the pitch. Be high. 1-0 to Rowe. 1 ball, no strikes to Paul, or from Paul. That one's going to be low. It bounces away, and runners will advance. So Fisher at third base now. And Karhoff to second base with 1 out. So 2 in scoring position now for Burlington. Down 15-3 to LaMoure on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard in the bottom of the third. There's the pitch, and it misses. So it's going to be 3 balls and no strikes. So 3-0 now. Twins update. Twins lead 3-0 into 7. There's a ball. So base is going to be loaded now for Burlington with 1 down. Here's Kale Rodacker. Apologies. 1 for 1, a sac bunt and a single today for Rodacker, number 2 batter in the order for the Bulldogs. Paul sets and fires, and there's going to be a strike. 0-1 to Rodacker. So no balls, 1 strike to Rodacker. And a pitch from Paul. So sharply hit, bounces off the pitcher, goes away, and everybody's going to be safe. And pitcher Paul had to run it down over towards second. Be a base hit off the bat of Rodacker. Infield hit, scoring Fisher. And everybody moves up. So now 15-4 is your score. And base is still going to be loaded full of Bulldogs here. And now it'll be Abernathy to bat. He's 0 for 2, a fly out and reached on an air. Here's a pitch from Paul with 1 down. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Abernathy. Paul gets a sign for Potts. Delivers outside. 1-1 to Abernathy. And the pitch. Ripped. 1 hopper right past the shortstop. That will score Karhoff. They'll hold the runner. So another base hit. Abernathy knocks in 1. Scoring Karhoff. Now Burlington. 2 runs across here in the bottom of the third. 15-5 now. Hansen, lefty will dig in and the face Paul, and the pitch is outside. 1 ball, no strikes to Hansen. Hansen, let's see, 1 for 1, a single and walk last at bat. So Rowe at third, Rodacker at second, Abernathy at first for the Bulldogs here. Trying to avoid elimination. Still a long ways to go. There's a fly ball foul. But making some headway here. 2 runs across in the bottom of the third, 1 down. Base is still loaded. Full line in the pitch from Jaden Paul of the A's. And it's high. 2-1 to Hansen. Kindred and Beulah coming up next here on yourliveevent.com. And the pitch. Fly ball and runs by the third base dugout. Will be foul. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to Hansen. Here's Paul on the mound. Wind in the 2-2. Rip to right field. That'll drop in the gap for a base hit. Rowe will score. Rodacker rounding third. They'll send him. and Abernathy to third, and it's a 2-run single off the bat of Hansen. So that scores Rodacker, Abernathy to third. So now 15-7, and runners at the corners and one down. So 4 runs across here for Burlington in the bottom of the third. Now Bachmeyer 0 for 1, reached on an air and hit by pitch last at bat. Here's the pitch. That's hit to left field. That'll go for a base hit. Abernathy will score. So now that will be the 8th hit for Burlington. Now Coach Schaefer out to talk with his pitcher. That makes it 15-8. Burlington crawling their way back in this one. 5 runs across in the bottom of the third, 1 down, 2 on. We'll take a break right after this on yourliveevent.com.
The friendly staff at LaMoure Drugstore reminds you from prescription requests and OTC medication, you can find it all at LaMoure Drugstore. Get ready for the upcoming school year with back-to-school supplies in stock now and on sale. Plus, LaMoure Drugstore has a Nebo car jumpstart with an air compressor and power ports to keep your refreshments cold with the Nebo thermoelectric cooler bag. Located in the center of LaMoure in the Bank North Mall. For more information and to request refills on your prescription, go to LaMoureDrugstore.com.
Whether you're local or driving through Carrington, make sure to stop into the Prairie Inn restaurant. They have the best breakfast and coffee, but they also have some of the best dinner and supper entrees too. The Prairie Inn is your breakfast, dinner, and supper headquarters. Stop in and you can sink your teeth into some tasty sandwiches and soups. Take a trip through the Express Line salad bar with hot entree and, of course, the delicious pies and desserts. Located right by the roundabout in Carrington. Call 701-652-3976.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
All right, welcome back here. Runners at first and second. New pitcher is Joey Potts for the A's. He'll fire to Bonas. It's ball 1. Bonas 1 for 2, a single and a strikeout today. So Burlington 5 runs across here in the bottom of the third. They have cut the gap to 7 runs. It was 15-3 coming into this inning. There's a strike, so it's 1 ball, 1 strike to Bonas. Bonas 1 for 2, a single and a strikeout. So Potts comes on. There's a grounder to short. Paul to his right, up with it, fires across. Going to be a long throw, and the first baseman digs it out. Nice job by Luke Wagner. So Bonas is out on a 6-3. That moves Hansen to third. Bachmeyer to second. 2 down. Here is Marquardt. And there's a ball. So 1 ball, no strikes. Marquardt 1 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out today. Or ground rule double, I should say, for this inning. Here's the pitch. So this will be the 9th batter to the plate here for Burlington. Or 10th batter, I should say. Here's the pitch, the 2-0. Ball gets away. Hansen trying to take home. Here's the play, not in time. So Hansen scores on the wild pitch, and the runner moves up to third. So another run across here for Burlington. Makes it 15-9. That's their 6th run this inning. Now runner at third and 2 down. And it's going to be 2 balls and no strikes to Will Marquardt. So started off this inning with a ground rule double to left. 1 hopper over the wall. So Potts back on the mound, looks into Potts. That's Joey to Logan in the pitch. And there's a strike. So Logan and Joey brothers here. And the pitch inside. And that walk. So runners at the corners now with 2 down. Here's Ashton Fisher, the 11th batter to the plate here for the Burlington Bulldogs in the bottom of the 3rd. Bachmeyer at 3rd, Marquardt at 1st. Potts fires the pitch to Fisher, and it's in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Fisher 0 for 2 today, a ground out and fielder's choice. So Central Steel Building and Construction of Carrington in-game update. There's a single right over the pitcher to center field. That'll score Bachmeyer, and it's 15-10 now. Fisher a single. That's the 9th hit now for Burlington, scoring Bachmeyer. So now Burlington has cut the gap to 5. Here's the pitch from Potts. Swinging a chopper in front of the plate. Foul. Twelfth batter to the plate here now for Burlington in the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the 0-1. That one's outside from Karhoff. 1 ball, 1 strike. Karhoff 0 for 1. Struck out his first time up and walked. Marquardt the lead at 2nd in the pitch. Outside. 2-1. 7 runs across here for Burlington. Brand new ball game here now all of a sudden. Potts fires. And it's going to be inside. Bounces off the glove. Runners hold. I think definitely this is the highest scoring game of the tournament so far. And that's going to hit him. Base is going to be loaded for Nathan Rowe. So the tying run is on deck here now for Burlington with 2 down, though. Potts on the mound for the A's. And the pitch was outside, 1-0. Park River beat Carrington 20-4, so 24 runs in that one. This is 25 runs, so this is the highest scoring ball game of the tournament so far. 2-0 now. Burlington fighting their way back in this one. 7 runs across in the bottom of the 3rd, and the pitch. And that's the ball low. 3-0 now. A walk. Marquardt will score. And it's 15-11. The tying run will come up here for Burlington in the bottom of the 3rd. 8th run crosses. Rodacher, 2 for 2 today. A couple singles and a sac bunt. Potts fires. Low, 1-0. Potts now fires in, and that's going to catch the outside. So it'll be 1 ball, 1 strike to Kale Rodacher. Here's a pitch from Potts. That's outside. 2-1 to Rodacher now. This game, hour 23 minutes old now here in the bottom of the 3rd. And the pitch. There's a strike. Nice pitch. 2-2 to Rodacher. Joey Potts looks to Logan. Sets. Delivers. Grounder. Going to go to 3rd. Theolgis will run over to the bag and step on it. And that's going to do it here for Burlington. But a huge inning for Burlington. And they will come up with 8 runs. They'll leave 2 stranded. All right, so we will head to the 4th. Score on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard is now LaMoure 15, Burlington 11.
For any accounting needs you may have, Todd Our World Certified Public Accountant has you covered. From income tax planning, preparation, and consulting for individuals and businesses. Todd Wold CPA would like to wish the best to the teams competing and thank the coaches and players for their hard work and dedication throughout the season on and off the field, as anything can happen every night at the Diamond. For more information, go online to wold-cpa.com. That's wold-cpa.com.
Life is full of surprises, and at Pickett Insurance Agency of Carrington, they're here to protect what matters most to you. Whether you're looking for home, auto, business, crop, health, or life insurance, they offer personalized solutions tailored to your needs and budget. With over 20 years of experience, trust Pickett Insurance Agency to provide you with peace of mind. Let's ensure your future is secure with Pickett Insurance Agency services. They service Foster and Stutzman counties and throughout the state of North Dakota. Pickett Insurance Agency, protecting what matters most.
Central Steel Building and Construction of Carrington, North Dakota has over 50 years of experience in offering high-quality bins, grain drying equipment, country clipper mowers, Ritchie waterers, and lots more. Drop by Central Steel to check out the many customizable storage options. They have several sheds on hand, including a 12x16 high-side barn for $8,096, an 8x16 A-frame utility for $53.29, and an 8x8 garden shed for just $26.89. Prices include delivery within 35 miles. Call Central Steel for more info. 701-652-2886.
Welcome back here to Carrington City Park. I'm Greg for yourliveevent.com. And we got a pitching change here. Nathan Rowe on the mound for Burlington now. So for Burlington, this will be their fourth pitcher now. Facing Theelgis, 1-0. Will Marquardt is catching. There's a ball. So it's going to be 2-0 to Easton Theelgis. 1 for 2 for the number 5 batter for the A's. Reached on an air, walk and a single. Kale Rodacker in center. Abernathy at third. And I got to check out the shortstop yet. Here's the pitch. And it's missing 3-0 now to Theelgis. So big inning for Burlington. 8 runs across in the bottom of the third. They have cut the gap to 4 now. 15-11 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard in the fourth. Be a walk. So Theelgis reaches. Now Jaden Paul, who's 1 for 2. Ground out, hit by a pitch and a single today. "26 runs scored in this game. And it's still not over. Here's the pitch. It's a strike. 0-1 to Paul. We're only in the fourth. Rowe checks the runner. Fires in. High. Nobody wants to go home. You lose this one, you're done. You win, you guarantee yourself at least one more on a date with Park River at 6:30 tonight. 1-1. Hit to left. Left fielder chasing. Going over. He won't catch up to it. That's going to get past him. Theelgis will round second. He'll dig for 3. Paul at first. He'll dig for 2. And he'll have a double here. Now the ball, they're having trouble getting it in. Theelgis rounding third. They'll go home. Here's the play. It's off target. And Easton Theelgis scores all the way from first base. So Paul at second on a double. So that will be an RBI double. Here's Luke Wagner now. 9th hit of the ball game for LaMoure. Sorry, 10th. Nope, check that. That should be LaMoure to 12th. I think it's the 10th hit now. Here is the pitch from Rowe. High. So LaMoure, another run. 16th run now. 16-11 LaMoure. Here's the pitch now from Rowe. And the pitch inside. 2-0 now to Luke Wagner at the plate for the A's. 1 for 2, a flyout, single and a double. Two-0 coming home. Low dug out nicely by Marquardt. 3-0 to Wagner. 3 balls, no strikes to Wagner. Rowe looks into Marquardt for Burlington. Sets, checks the runner at second, and delivers. Looking the whole way. He's going to be a 4-pitch walk. So we're going to have 2 on now. Nobody out for the A's. And here's Rylan Ulmer. Ulmer 1 for 2, hit by a pitch, single, and reached on an air. So A's looking to add to their lead here in the top of the 4th. Rowe sets and delivers. There's a strike. Ulmer 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Sales outside. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Ulmer. Rowe sets and delivers. Swing, foul tipped. Strike 2 now. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ulmer. Pitch from Rowe. Grounder, sharp roller, and that's going to pass third baseman Abernathy into left field. They'll send the runner. Hall rounding third. He'll go for home, and he'll score, and everybody else moves up. So 2 errors on the play there. Ulmer reaches on the air at third. And then an error on the left fielder getting it in as well. So Paul will score. So let's go now. And the score is 17-11 LaMoure. Still nobody out. Oliver Lesko, 0 for 2. Strikeout, walk, and a strikeout today. Facing Rowe for the first time in the pitch. There's a strike. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Wagner at third, Ulmer at second for the A's here. Rowe fires. Hit fly ball, left field, drifting foul. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Lesko. Central Steel Building and Construction updates here. In-game updates. LaMoure 17 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors. Burlington 11 runs, 10 hits, 6 errors. Here in the top of the 4th. And the pitch. Fly ball. And it's going to drop. Let's see. It does. Left fielder made a nice attempt. He won't come up with it. And Wagner will score. This will be an RBI single for Lesko. Runner stays put at the second now. So that is the 18th run of the ball game for the A's here in the top of the 4th inning. They got 3 across. Now here's Matson. Popped up and out of play. The 0-1 to Grayson Matson. He's having a nice afternoon. 3 for 4 today. A flyout, double, and 2 singles. So Ulmer at second. Lesko at first for the A's. 3 runs across here for the A's in the top of the 4th. There's a rip to left field, and that should drop for a hit. It does. Ulmer rounding third, and he'll hold. So base is going to be loaded. So Matson, a single to left. So for LaMoure, that's their 11th hit now. So Joey Potts will bat 1 for 3 today. Single, fly out, ground out, and a walk. Pitch from Rowe. Sails high. 1 ball, no strikes. Park River scored 20 in the opening day. Here's the pitch. Swung on. That's opposite field. That'll drop for a single. And now the throw gets away. The runners will hold. So Potts a single and an RBI. Scoring Ulmer. Another runner across for the A's here in the top of the 4th. It is now 19-11 A's. And still nobody out. So Kobe Thildis will bat 2 for 4 today. Reached on a couple errors, doubled and singled last at bats, so he will bat again, facing Rowe. Rowe and pitch, going to be high. 1-0 to Thielges. And the pitch, high at the head. Be 2-0 to Thielges. 30 runs in this ball game here. Here's the pitch from Rowe. That's a fly ball. Center fielder going over, makes the grab. One down, runner tags. Here's Lesko. Throw in and close, but they didn't get him. And so it'll be a sac fly off the bat of Thielges. And that scores Lesko. So another run across, 20 runs across now for the A's. It's 20-11 over Burlington. Third base is clear now, one down. Here's Logan Potts, who's 1 for 3. 5 runs across here for the A's. They have scored at least 2 runs in every inning since the first. Here's the pitch. It's a sharp roller. That'll get through for a base hit. Matson will take third base, and he'll hold. So another base is loaded for the A's. And LaMoure, let's see, that will be their 12th or 13th hit now. Now Easton Thielges will bat. So this will be the 10th batter to the plate here for LaMoure in the top of the 4th. Ball 1 to Easton Thielges. Walked here this inning, 1 for 2, air, walk, and a single. That's a pop up behind the plate, and won't be able to, runs out of room there. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Easton Thielges at the plate for the A's. Eight runs in the second, 5 in the third, and 5 here in the fourth. Looking to add more. Bases loaded, 1 down. There's a fly ball, foul. So 1 and 2 to Thielges. And the pitch. Opposite field fly ball. Right fielder tracking and makes the grab. That's Matson tagging at third, and he'll score. So Thielges, sacrifice fly. So Matson crosses. Now we'll get a courtesy runner. Third base open now. Number 22 running. Vance Waldy at first base. Jaden Paul will bat now. 21-11. LaMoure, 6 runs across here in the top of the 4th. And the pitch. There's a strike to Jaden Paul, 2 for 3 today. Ground out, hit by a pitch, single and a double. So 11th batter to the plate here now. This inning, it's behind his back. 1 ball, 1 strike to Paul. Rose sets, and the 1-1 coming in. And catches the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Jaden Paul. And the pitch. Low gets away from Marquardt. That'll take the runners up. So Potts at third now. Waldy at second with 2 outs. Rowe checks the runners and fires. There's a hit, and that'll fall in the gap. Could be extras. Potts scores. Waldy scores. Paul rounding first, and he'll go to second. It's a 2-run double off the bat of Jaden Paul. That scores Potts and Waldy for the 23rd run of the ball game for LaMoure. So now Luke Wagner will bat for the LaMoure A's. 12th batter to the plate here for the A's in the top of the 4th. And the pitch. High. 1-0 to Luke Wagner. Wagner 1 for 2, flyout, single, and 2 walks today. Here's the pitch. High. 2-0 to Wagner. Pitch from Rowe. There's a strike looking the whole way. There's 2-1 now to Luke Wagner from Nathan Rowe. Rowe, let's see, 39 pitches. The 4th pitcher used by Burlington. And the pitch. So right over the pitcher, goes to second. Second baseman can't quite come up with it, and he'll fire across, kind of double clutch, and he still gets the out. So nice job there, and Wagner's retired in the 4-3. Okay, so that's going to do it here for the A's. And now we will head to the bottom of the 4th. Your on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard is LaMoure 23, Burlington 11. We'll be back right after this on yourliveevent.com.
High Plains Equipment of Carrington is your full-service Case IH dealer. They're proud to carry a huge selection of new and pre-owned inventory and Case IH genuine parts. If you're ready for your next new or used tractor or piece of equipment, their friendly and knowledgeable sales and financing departments are prepared to make sure your experience is outstanding. They also have over 6,000 Case IH genuine parts on hand, and they do bulk oil delivery or bulk filling of high-tran or engine oil. Visit them online at highplainseq.com, located right off of Highway 200. High Plains Equipment of Carrington, Harvey, Rugby, and Devils Lake.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
The friendly staff at LaMoure Drugstore reminds you from prescription requests and OTC medication, you can find it all at LaMoure Drugstore. Get ready for the upcoming school year with back-to-school supplies in stock now and on sale. Plus, LaMoure Drugstore has a Nebo car jumpstart with an air compressor and power ports to keep your refreshments cold with the Nebo thermoelectric cooler bag. Located in the center of LaMoure in the Bank North Mall. For more information and to request refills on your prescription, go to LaMoureDrugstore.com.
Welcome back here to Carrington City Park. Strike 1 to Abernathy. 3-4-5 batters here for the Burlington Bulldogs. The heart of the order. Abernathy, Hansen, Bachmeyer to face Joey Potts. Pitch, and it's a grounder to short. That's Paul up with it. Fires across and out. Just in time over there. So 6-3 in the putout. So Owen Hansen now with 1 down. So on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, LaMoure leads at 23-11. Central Steel Building and Construction in-game update. LaMoure, 23 runs, 14 hits, 2 errors. They got 2 in the first, 8 in the second, 5 in the third, and 8 in the fourth. There's a foul. Burlington, 11 runs, 10 hits, 6 errors. 1 run in the first, bottom of the first, 2 in the second, and 8 in the third. What is going to happen here in the bottom of the fourth? Here's the pitch. That's sharply hit right to the second baseman. Bounces off his gloves and trickles to right field. So Henson will reach. For Burlington, that'll be their 11th hit of the ball game. Now Brady Bachmeyer 1 for 2. Reached down air, hit by a pitch and a single today. 23-11 LaMoure. 34 runs scored in this game. All outside, 1-0. So this game has the most runs of the tournament, and also LaMoure now has the highest score of the tournament so far. Park River scored 20 on Friday. Here's swinging a foul out of play. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Burlington scored 14 yesterday. And that's it. That's only, well, LaMoure scored 12 on the opening day. There's a roller to third. Third baseman goes to second. Relay, no relay. So they get the force at second base. So Bachmeyer on the fielder's choice. Hansen out of the force, and 2 down now. Here's Noah Bonas, 1 for 3 today, facing Potts. And that hits him right in the helmet. So hit by pitch. Bonas at first. Takes Bachmeyer to second with 2 down. Will Marquardt now will bat. Give the runner a little time over there at Bonas. Looks like he's okay. So Potts will get back on the mound to face number 2, Will Marquardt. Marquardt 1 for 2, a strikeout, ground rule double, and a walk today. Hit a nice, well-hit ball, a one-hopper over the wall to left. Low. 1 ball, no strikes to Marquardt. Here's the 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Potts gets the sign. Grounder to third. Third baseman backhand knocks it down, but it's going to go away into left field. And an error there at field, just at third. So now it'll be Ashton Fisher with the bases loaded. 2 down. Fisher 1 for 3. He'll face Joey Potts and the pitch. High. 1-0 to Fisher. (23-11) A's, but Burlington bases loaded. Outside, 2-0. Pitch from Potts. Ripped. That'll get into left field for a base hit. That'll score Bachmeyer. Bonas will be held. So Fisher an RBI single. Scoring Bachmeyer. Everybody moves up. And Burlington, 12th run now. 23-12 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Base is still loaded. 2 down. Here's Parhoff. And the pitch. Outside. Parhoff 0 for 1. A strikeout, walk, and hit by pitch last at bat. This game nearing 2 hours old now. Here's a pitch from Potts. Ripped to third. And Thiel just with the backhand just has to step on third, and that'll do it here for Burlington. So Marquardt is out on the force out. So nice job by Thiel just over there at third. Burlington will come up with 1 run. And now we will head to the top of the 5th with more on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. LaMoure 23, Burlington 12.
At AgWorks in Mountain, North Dakota, they're committed to providing superior agronomy solutions. From seed offerings from Channel, Westbred, and Vigor, and more, to comprehensive crop production products. Let them help you maximize your harvest. Serving the agricultural communities of Northeast North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota, AgWorks is dedicated to meeting the unique needs of growers in our region. Visit their website, agworksonline.com. Best of luck to the Park River Pirates and the rest of the teams at the State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament.
Barch Electric has been serving the rugby community for many years with prompt and professional service. Barch Electric is happy to take care of any job in your home, office, or ag building. They are a proud supporter of area youth sports and would like to wish the Rugby Panthers the best of luck. Win or lose, you are always number 1. Friendly, professional service is what you get when you call Barch Electric of Rugby. Best of luck to the District 2 champions rugby and the rest of the teams competing at the State Class B Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament.
All right, here we go. Top of the 5th inning. Loser out situation here at the State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament. And for the A's, they'll send 8-9-1 batters here. Almer, Lesko, Matson to face Nathan Rowe of Burlington. Central Steel Building and Construction in-game update here. LaMoure 23 runs, 14 hits, 3 errors. Burlington 12 runs, 12 hits, 6 errors. And the pitch. Low. 1-0 to Rylan Almer. Almer 1 for 3, hit by a pitch, single, and 2 errors today. Reached on 2 errors. Burlington 6 errors in this one. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. LaMoure trying to stay alive and meet Park River tonight at about 6:30 in another do or die. One's inside. 2-1 to Ulmer. Here's the pitch. It'll be high. 3-1 to Ulmer now. Here's the line of the pitch from Rowe. That one's in the dirt, so a leadoff walk puts Ulmer at first. Now here's Oliver Lesko. 1 for 3, a strikeout walk, strikeout, and a single today for Lesko. The number 9 batter for the A's, facing Nathan Rowe, the 4th pitcher of the ball game, came in the last inning. So Rowe checks first, Fisher holding him on, and the pitch. High. 1 ball, no strikes. This game, hour and 50 minutes old here in the 5th. And the pitch. There's a strike in there to Lesko. Be 1-1. Rowe long look in, sets and delivers. Popped up, back out of play. Lands right over there by the concession. To my left, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Still got 2 more games coming up after this one. 4:30 today, Kindred and Beulah for the semifinal. And then 6:30 tonight, Park River awaits the winner of this one. Right now, LaMoure leading. Here's the pitch. So grounder to third. Third baseman goes to second. Relay to first, and not in time. So let's go reach on the fielder's choice. So Ulmer out at second base. Matson now. 1 down here. Matson. And a pitch is a ball. Matson a nice day. Some singles, double in there as well. Flew out his first at bat. Here is the pitch from Rowe. Another one at the head. 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes to Matson. Nathan Rowe of Burlington. Here's the pitch. It's going to be high. 3-0 to Matson. Three and 0 from Rowe. And the pitch. Rip foul. 3 balls, 1 strike to Matson. Rowe now looks into Marquardt, and 3-1 coming home. Sails high, sails over Marquardt's glove. Be a walk. So let's go at second now with 1 out. Here's Joey Potts to bat. Potts 2 for 4 today. Single, fly out, ground out, walk, and a single. So singled his first at bat and last at bat here. Face Rowe, the righty for the Burlington Bulldogs. And the pitch. High, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes to Potts. Rowe looks in, delivers. Outside. 2-0 to Potts. Rowe again. And this one's going to be high at the helmet. So it'll be 3-0 to Potts now. So let's go at second. Matson at first for the LaMoure A's here in the top of the 5th inning. And the pitch. Inside. LaMoure, 8 runs in the 4th, 8 in the 2nd. 3, or actually 5 in the third and 2 in the first. Here's the pitch. Foul back. So 0-1 to Theelgis. $35 runs in this one. Combined 35 runs. Combined 26 hits. Here's the pitch. There's a grounder to short. Shortstop, underhands to second, and relay to first, and not in time. So they get the out at second. Going to third is Lesko. Madsen out on the force. So all right, here we go. It's going to be a pitch, and let's see, 2-0 now. So 2 balls, no strikes. So Rowe looks in, runners at the corners. 2 down. There's a sharply hit ball. That's going to be fair. So another run will cross. So Lesko scores. So now your score is 24-12. LaMoure leading Burlington in the top of the 5th. Pitch now from Rowe of Burlington. And it's at his head, so it's going to be count of 2-0 now. So 2 balls, no strikes. 1 run across here in the 5th for LaMoure A's. And the pitch. High. So 3-0 now. The man at the plate, Logan Potts. And the pitch, be a walk. Base is going to be loaded. So bases loaded now with 2 down. And Theelgis will bat. So Easton Theelgis at the plate here. And now we got going to do it here for the contest. All right, so here is the last chance for Burlington now. So we will head to the bottom of the 5th inning with the 24-12. LaMoure leading Burlington. We'll be back.
And at Bickett Insurance Agency of Carrington, they're here to protect what matters most to you. Whether you're looking for home, auto, business, crop, health, or life insurance, they offer personalized solutions tailored to your needs and budget. With over 20 years of experience, trust Bickett Insurance Agency to provide you with peace of mind. Let's ensure your future is secure with Bickett Insurance Agency services. They service Foster and Stutzman counties and throughout the state of North Dakota. Bickett Insurance Agency, protecting what matters most.
Home Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Central Steel Building and Construction of Carrington, North Dakota has over 50 years of experience in offering high-quality bins, grain drying equipment, country clipper mowers, Ritchie waterers, and lots more. Drop by Central Steel to check out the many customizable storage options. They have several sheds on hand, including a 12x16 high-side barn for $8,096, an 8x16 A-frame utility for $53.29, and an 8x8 garden shed for just $26.89. Prices include delivery within 35 miles. Call Central Steel for more info. 701-652-2886.
All right, here we go. Bottom of the fifth. And be 1-2-3 batters here for Burlington. Rowe, Rodacher, Abernathy facing Joey Potts of LaMoure. And there's a swing and a rip foul. So it's going to be strike two now. So 0-2. Rowe quickly down in the count on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. It's 24-12. LaMoure leading Burlington. So Burlington down to their last 3 outs here in the bottom of the fifth as the 10-run rule is in effect. A high-scoring affair. Here's the pitch, and this one's going to be a fly ball. That'll drop for a hit. So Burlington has their 13th hit. So Rowe has 5 hits today. And now Rodacher, who's got a couple of hits. So runner on it. Burlington here. And now Potts will get set to deliver to Rodacher. And the pitch. And there's a ball. So it's 1 ball, no strikes to Rodacher. This game over 2 hours old now here in the 5th inning. Lots of runs, lots of hits. 36 runs combined. 28 hits, 9 errors all combined. Here's the pitch, and it's in there for a strike, 2-1. Potts, a long look into Logan. Joey delivers. Popped up, back out of play. So it's going to be 2 balls and 2 strikes to Cale Rodacher at the plate. We got a final on Twins, I believe. Twins win today, 5-0. Now that'll get a visit to the mound by Coach Schaefer. Twins will be at the Mets tomorrow. So the Twins take the series over the Tigers. They win Friday and today, 5-0. All right, well, we'll take another break here, and we'll be back on yourliveevent.com.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers. They are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Looking to upgrade your home with top quality appliances? At DJ's Home Center of Carrington, they've got everything you need to make your home shine. From energy efficient models to the latest smart technology, find the perfect fit for your lifestyle. Visit DJ's Home Center today and see why their service and selection are second to none, offering delivery within 45 miles of Carrington. DJ's Home Center, your local source for home appliances that make life easier. Upgrade your home today with DJ's Home Center of Carrington, located right by the roundabout.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
At Golden Acres Manor and Estates of Carrington, their dedicated staff provides round-the-clock care tailored to each resident's needs. From enriching activities to delicious meals, they ensure a vibrant community where friendship blossoms and memories are made. Whether it's assisted living or specialized care, Golden Acres Manor and Estates is more than a place to stay, it's a place to thrive. Discover the difference at Golden Acres Manor and Estates. Contact them today for a tour. Golden Acre Manor and Estates of Carrington, where care is a way of life.
Welcome back here. Rodacher facing Wagner. It was a comebacker, and Wagner couldn't quite come up with the play, so Rodacher will reach on the air. And that'll take the runner to second now. So it's going to be 2 on. Nobody out here for Burlington. Now Colin Abernathy for LaMoure. So it'll be their 4th pitcher of the ball game. There's a fly ball. Center fielder diving, won't come up with it. And Abernathy will take first. Here's Rowe scoring. Rodacher to third. And another run across here for Burlington. So a RBI double. Scoring Rowe. Rodacher to third. So now, score is 24-13. Burlington 2 more in scoring position. Hansen now. Hansen facing Wagner. Hansen, 3 singles today, and the pitch. It's outside, 1 ball, or nope, going to be a strike. Strike in there to Hansen, so 0-1 to Hansen. No balls, 1 strike. Full line of the pitch from Wagner. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike to Hansen. Rodacher at third, Abernathy at second. Nobody out here for Burlington. 1 run across. And the pitch from Wagner. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So 1-2 now to Owen Hansen. So Wagner gets a sign from Potts and fires. There's an opposite field. That'll get into left field for a base hit. Rodacher will score. Abernathy to third. So Hansen an RBI single, scoring Rodacher. And now it's 24-14. 13th hit for Burlington here. And Easton Rackness in there now, pinch hitting. So Rackness will bat. Facing Wagner. And the pitch, swung on, fly ball. First baseman in foul territory right off the bag makes the putout. So Rasmus is out on a pop-up in foul territory to first base. Everybody held up. So now, here is Bonas with runners at the corners and 1 out. Pitch and runner off to second, no throw. So Bonas is 1 ball, no strikes. 24-14. LaMoure still the 10-run lead, but Burlington will run at third that could keep this game going. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fly ball, right fielder coming on. It'll drop for a hit. Abernathy will score, and Burlington is down 24-15. So Bonas, a single, scoring Abernathy. So this game not over, as Burlington has cut the gap to 9 now, and will keep it going. All right, so runners at the corners still. 1 down in the pitch. Outside, runner goes off to second. Here's the play, and they got him out. So Bonas is caught stealing for out number 2. So runner still at third. Marquardt now. And the pitch. Swung on, popped up, and back out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lands right here in the press box. Will Marquardt, number 7 batter in the order. What's he? 1 for 3. A strikeout, ground rule double, a walk, and reach and an error. This game 2 hours and 8 minutes old. Here's the pitch. Low. Next game scheduled at 4 o'clock. We are not going to hit that. 2-1 the count to Marquardt. And the pitch. High. 3-1 to Marquardt. Wagner looks on and delivers. Low one in the dirt. So, runners at the corners here now. Fisher to dig in. 2 for 4, a couple singles. 2 singles his last at bat. And the pitch. Ripped to left field. And that'll drop for a hit. That'll score Hansen. So Fisher knocks one in. And now it's 24-16 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. So here's Wes Karhoff now, who's 0 for 2, still looking for his first hit. Burlington has 13 in the ball game. There's a pitch high. These two teams have combined for 40 runs. 40 runs. 28 hits, 10 errors. Here's the pitch, and it's a strike. 101 to Karhoff. We've used a combined 9 pitchers in this one. LaMoure has used 4. I think Burlington is at 4 or 5. Here's the pitch. Grounder. Going to go to Paul at short. Fires across and out. 6-3. Karhoff is out on the 6-3, but Burlington gets 4 runs and keeps this game going into the top of the 6th. So, at the end of 6 or 5 innings, your score on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard is LaMoure 24, Burlington 16. We'll be back.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
High Plains Equipment of Carrington is your full-service Case IH dealer. They're proud to carry a huge selection of new and pre-owned inventory and Case IH genuine parts. If you're ready for your next new or used tractor or piece of equipment, their friendly and knowledgeable sales and financing departments are prepared to make sure your experience is outstanding. They also have over 6,000 Case IH genuine parts on hand, and they do bulk oil delivery or bulk filling of Hi-Tran or engine oil. Visit them online at highplainseq.com, located right off of Highway 200. High Plains Equipment of Carrington, Harvey, Rugby, and Devils Lake.
At AgWorks in Mountain, North Dakota, they're committed to providing superior agronomy solutions. From seed offerings from Channel, Westbred, and Vigor, and more, to comprehensive crop production products. Let them help you maximize your harvest. Serving the agricultural communities of Northeast North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota, AgWorks is dedicated to meeting the unique needs of growers in our region. Visit their website, agworksonline.com. Best of luck to the Park River Pirates and the rest of the teams at the State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament.
Okay, thanks, yep. All right, here we go. Karhoff leads it off. It's going to be a ball from Wagner. I believe Wagner's still out there. Let's see. Number 3. Yep. Nope. Number 3. Let's see. So number 3 is out there now. Oh, boy. Let's see. Who do we got out there? Okay, so LaMoure at the plate here in the top of the 6th inning. So Matson to lead it off. Nope, let's see. Who do we got out there? Number 16 for LaMoure is Paul. There's a single, and that's going to be a fly ball to left. Left fielder will make the play, Bonas. So Paul is retired. Now Wagner will bat. So the pitch now to Wagner, and it's going to be high, 1-0. So Luke Wagner at the plate for the LaMoure A's here. And the pitch. Wagner, and he might have been hit. It is, yep, a hit batter. So Wagner will reach, and now, so Rylan Ulmer will bat now. The runner at first base, one down, LaMoure A's. 24-16 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. LaMoure leads Burlington. This game, 2 hours, 13 minutes old. So we'll get a courtesy runner at first base here for the A's. Number 18, so that'll be Thomas Waldy running at first. So Waldy running, Ulmer at the plate. And the pitch be high to Rylan Ulmer, since we 1 ball, no strikes to Ulmer. Yeah, I'm all messed up on my lineup here. I got to get this thing figured out. Here's the pitch now, and Ulmer gets a strike. So it's going to be 1 ball and 1 strike to Ulmer. And the pitch coming in, the 1-1. Fly ball, and that's going to land for a single to right field. Takes Waldy to second. Ulmer at first. So now runners at first and second, and 1 down. Now Oliver Lesko will bat here for LaMoure A's. And there's a pitch. It's going to be a strike to Lesko. So Lesko at the plate here for the A's. 2 on, 1 out. And the pitch popped up in the infield. Shortstop going over, makes the play. So 2 down now. So Lesko's retired. So number 9 batter now, Grayson Matson will bat. So Grayson Matson will score, or come to bat here with 2 down. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's 24-16, LaMoure leading Burlington. Here's the pitch. There's a strike. It's going to be 0-1 to Grayson Matson at the plate. Pitch coming up here from Burlington. It's high. Got a duck. 1 ball, 1 strike. Number 3 is on the mound here for, it's Tudal. It's Tate Tudal for Burlington. And the pitch. Rip foul. 1-2 the count to Matson at home. On deck is Potts. 40 combined runs here for this one. 29 combined hits, 10 combined errors. We are 2 hours, 13 minutes into this one. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be a ball outside. So 2-2 now. From Tate Tudal. Tate Tudal is the 5th pitcher of the ball game for Burlington. And the pitch ripped to, that's going to be a fair ball. Nope, going to be foul. Going to be foul. So it's going to be 2 balls and 2 strikes still to Matson at the plate for LaMoure A's. Winner this one takes on Park River tonight at 6:30. And boy, this has been a marathon here, and they're going to have to take a game break and then come back and play tonight. So here's Tudal on the mound for Burlington. Pitches high. Be 3-2 now to Matson. I'm not sure I'm going to have stats for you at the end of the game as my lineup got all messed up here. Apologies for that. So trying to get everything figured out on my end anyway. Here's the payoff. And there's a called strike 3. Matson gets caught looking for out number 3. Okay, so now we will head to the bottom of the 6th. 4:16 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. LaMoure leads it. We'll be back.
The friendly staff at LaMoure Drugstore reminds you from prescription requests and OTC medication, you can find it all at LaMoure Drugstore. Get ready for the upcoming school year with back-to-school supplies in stock now and on sale. Plus, LaMoure Drugstore has a Nebo car jumpstart with an air compressor and power ports to keep your refreshments cold with the Nebo thermoelectric cooler bag. Located in the center of LaMoure in the Bank North Mall. For more information and to request refills on your prescription, go to LaMoureDrugstore.com.
Whether you're local or driving through Carrington, make sure to stop into the Prairie Inn restaurant. They have the best breakfast and coffee, but they also have some of the best dinner and supper entrees too. The Prairie Inn is your breakfast, dinner, and supper headquarters. Stop in and you can sink your teeth into some tasty sandwiches and soups. Take a trip through the Express Line salad bar with hot entree and, of course, the delicious pies and desserts. Located right by the roundabout in Carrington. Call 701-652-3976.
Welcome back here. Rowe will reach. So Nathan Rowe on. And now Rodacker will bat. For Rodacker today will face Wagner of LaMoure A's. And Wagner steps off. So we're in the bottom of the 6th. 24-16. LaMoure leading Burlington here. And Rodacker will bat here for Burlington. And this game keeps going. Here's the pitch. It's going to be ball. We started this game at 1:31. So we're nearing 2.5 hours old. And a pitch. It's back. Foul. It's going to be 1 ball, 1 strike. Wagner now working for the A's. Fires in. That hits his helmet. Will be hit by pitch. So 2 on now. So now Abernathy will bat. So Abernathy will bat near for Burlington with 2 on, nobody out. So Wagner looks into Potts, checks the runners, and the pitch. High. 1-0. We've had over 300 pitches in this game. I think we're at about 330 or so. 1-0 from Wagner. And there's a swing and a fly ball. Left fielder tracking, makes the grab. He's actually going to drop it and has trouble getting it in. Now the runner will take off second to third. Ball gets away. And everybody's going to be safe. They're going to say appeal at second. And runner did hit. So ball will take, so let's see here. They say the runner, they threw it a second to see if they could get him out. The call was safe, though. And the left fielder dropped it. So it's going to be an error. So everybody's safe in this one. Now the bases are going to be loaded. And one down. Here's Hansen to bat. Here's a pitch from Wagner. Outside, 1-0. One ball, no strikes. So bases loaded here. Rowe at third, Grodacher at second, Abernathy at first in the pitch. 1-0. One ball, no strikes here in the bottom of the sixth inning. LaMoure was held scoreless in the top of the sixth. That's the first time any team has been held scoreless here in this contest. Otherwise, every team has scored in their inning, their half inning. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. With 2-1 now to Hansen. We are 2.5 hours, basically almost 2.5 hours into this one. 24-16 LaMoure. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be outside. So 3-1 now to Hansen. Pitch now from Wagner. There's a high chopper to second. Second baseman will go to second base. They'll get the out. Runner will cross. So Hansen will reach on the fielder's choice. Scoring is Rowe. And out at second is Abernathy. So 2 down now. Oh, sorry, 1 out now. Runners at the corners. And the score is 24-17 now. And Rackness will dig in, I believe. Let's see. There's a pitch from Wagner. Rackness is batting. And it's going to be a ball. 1 ball, no strike to Rackness. 0 for 1. 1-0. 1 ball. Wagner fires. And there's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. The semifinal is scheduled at 4 o'clock. And we are 3 minutes away from 4 o'clock. So we're going to be behind schedule now, as this game is 2.5 hours old. Here is the 2-0. Popped up. And first baseman coming on. Catcher underneath and can't make the play right about 15 feet off the home plate there in foul territory, about a foot or 2 in. So Rackness will get a break and stay alive at 1 ball and 2 strikes. I think it's 1 and 2. It's 2 and 1. So it must be 2 and 1. Okay, so 2 and 1 is the count here. So Wagner back on the mound. Looks in and delivers to Rackness. And it's going to be outside. So 3-1 to Rackness now. Payoff coming from Wagner to Rackness at home plate for Burlington. There's a foul ball. Be 3-2. Wagner's got 35 pitches now. We've got to be over 350 pitches in this game. The winner of this one has to come back and play tonight. What are you going to do for pitching? Here is a hit batter. Hit batter. Bases loaded. So now Bonas will bat. 24-17, LaMoure leading. So Wagner back on the mound here for the A's. Looks to face Bonas. And the pitch. Fly ball. Left fielder coming on and makes the grab. Runner will tag. That's Rodacher. He'll score. So a sac fly from Bonas. So Rodacher scores. Everybody else held up. So 24-18 now. Runners at second and third and 2 down. Marquardt will bat here for Burlington Bulldogs in the bottom of the 6th. Wagner on the mound for the A's. Wagner checks the runners and fires in. And I think it might be a hit batter. It is. So Wagner, let's see, for him, third pitcher of the ball game here for the A's. He's got now, let's see, 3 hit batters. And the base is going to be loaded. Here's the pitch. Low. 1-0 to Fisher. One ball, no strikes to Fisher at home for Burlington. And the place here, or pitch from Wagner. There's a strike. 1-1 to Fisher. So we are officially 2.5 hours into this game. And the 1-1 from Wagner. Grounder, and that's going to get third baseman dives for it, and he'll take out the runner. So Rackness is out between second and third, and that's going to do it here for Burlington. So, all right, well, we will head now to the top of the 7th. New score on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard is LaMoure 24, Burlington 18.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
For any accounting needs you may have, Todd Our World Certified Public Accountant has you covered. From income tax planning, preparation, and consulting for individuals and businesses. Todd Wold CPA would like to wish the best to the teams competing and thank the coaches and players for their hard work and dedication throughout the season on and off the field, as anything can happen every night at the Diamond. For more information, go online to wold-cpa.com. That's wold-cpa.com.
Welcome back. I'm Greg for yourliveevent.com, and game number 2 still going here. We're in the top of the 7th. We still got 2 more games coming up after this one. And LaMoure leading Burlington here 24-18. And so this game over 2.5 hours old now. And we'll try and get some stats here to pass along to you. But basically, teams have combined here for 42 runs, and hits gone for 30 hits combined and 10 errors combined. So every team has scored at least 1 run in every inning, except LaMoure did not score in the top of the 6th. They scored 2 in the first, 8 in the second, 5 in the third, 8 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, none in the 6th. So first pitch from Tudal to Potts is in there for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes to Joey Potts. And there's 1-1 now. So 1 ball, 1 strike. 24-18 LaMoure. And pitch is popped up and back out of play. Hits the netting there. So it'll be a strike. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Potts. So 1-2 the count to Potts. And the pitch outside. 2-2 now to Joey Potts. And the pitch swung on. It's a fly ball. Center fielder coming on, and makes the grab. I believe that's Rodacker out there. So it's going to be 1 down now. So fly out to center. Now Kobe Thiel just and the pitch coming up here from Tudal of Burlington. Here it is, and it's going to be a grounder to short. Shortstop backhands, fires across, and out. So 6-3, Thiel just is out. So 2 down now. So here's Logan Potts to bat. So Potts will dig in here for the LaMoure A's in the top of the 7th on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. It's 24-18 LaMoure. And the pitch from Tudal. High and tight, 1-0. Logan Potts. I got him down 3 for 5 today. I think, I don't know, Kind of messed up a couple innings ago with my lineup. Here's the 1-0 and 2-0. So I don't have any stats probably for you, or I probably have a few, but nothing would be official. Because unfortunately, I kind of skipped some lineup here. Here's the 2-0 from Tudal. And it's going to be outside. So 3-0 now. We still got Kindred and Beulah coming up next in the semifinal. And we're definitely going to be behind schedule on that one, as that was scheduled to start already. Here is the pitch from Tudal. It's going to be outside. It's going to be a walk now. So that'll put a runner on at first with 2 down. Here's Easton Thieldis to bat. So Thieldis will come in to the box and face Tate Tudal of Burlington. Game 2 hours and 35 minutes old. Here's the pitch. Runner goes, going to be high. Throw down to second, and not in time. The ball trickles away. Runner holds. So Potts safe at second base. Got a courtesy runner at second, number 22 coming in. Vance Waldy at second base. So Tate Tudal on the mound for the Bulldogs. 8-run lead for the LaMoure A's. Here's a high fly ball, left center, left fielder coming on underneath, makes the grab. So Thieldis is out and a fly out to left, and that's going to do it here for the A's. All right, so now we'll head to the bottom of the 7th. And last chance for Burlington here. They will send 9-1-2 batters when we return. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's LaMoure 24, Burlington 18.
Life is full of surprises, and at Bickett Insurance Agency of Carrington, they're here to protect what matters most to you. Whether you're looking for home, auto, business, crop, health, or life insurance, they offer personalized solutions tailored to your needs and budget. With over 20 years of experience, trust Bickett Insurance Agency to provide you with peace of mind. Let's ensure your future is secure with Bickett Insurance Agency services. They service Foster and Stutzman counties and throughout the state of North Dakota. Bickett Insurance Agency, protecting what matters most.
Central Steel Building and Construction of Carrington, North Dakota has over 50 years of experience in offering high-quality bins, grain drying equipment, country clipper mowers, Ritchie waterers, and lots more. Drop by Central Steel to check out the many customizable storage options. They have several sheds on hand, including a 12x16 high-side barn for $8,096, an 8x16 A-frame utility for $53.29, and an 8x8 garden shed for just $26.89. Prices include delivery within 35 miles. Call Central Steel for more info. 701-652-2886.
High Plains Equipment of Carrington is your full-service Case IH dealer. They're proud to carry a huge selection of new and pre-owned inventory and Case IH genuine parts. If you're ready for your next new or used tractor or piece of equipment, their friendly and knowledgeable sales and financing departments are prepared to make sure your experience is outstanding. They also have over 6,000 Case IH genuine parts on hand, and they do bulk oil delivery or bulk filling of high-tran or engine oil. Visit them online at highplainseq.com, located right off of Highway 200. High Plains Equipment of Carrington, Harvey, Rugby, and Devils Lake.
All right, here we go. First pitch to number 3 here, Tate Tudal. Swings and misses, going to be strike. To Luke Wagner from Luke Wagner. Wagner fires, and it's fouled back off the bat of Tate Tudal. Tudal at the plate now. Here's the pitch. There's a called strike 3. Tudal gets caught looking for out number 1. Now it'll be Nathan Rowe up. So Rowe gets the pitch from Wagner, and it's going to be high. So it'll be 1-0 to Rowe. Rowe today, 2 for 2, hit by a pitch, 3 walks, 2 singles. So single the last 2 at bats. So Rowe at the plate for the Bulldogs. And the pitch, there's a pop-up And center fielder coming on, dives for it, can't come up with it. And that will be a single for Rowe, it looks like. And for Burlington, that will be another hit. So runner at first base, 15th hit for Burlington. 31 hits combined for these two teams. So Rodacher now will bat. Wagner on the mound. Wagner at first and fires, and it's going to be outside. It's going to be 1 ball, no strikes to Rodacher. Still got Kindred and Beulah coming up, and then Park River will await the winner of this one. Right now, LaMoure leading. They've led the whole way, but Burlington keeps coming back. Here's the pitch. There's a grounder right to Wagner. He'll go to second, and out at first, relay not in time. So Rodacher is out, or reaches first on the fielder's choice. And they get the lead runner, though, Rowe out at second. So 2 down now. Runner at first. Here's Abernathy. 2 for 6 today. Has a double in there. So Abernathy will reach or dig in to face Wagner with 2 down. So Burlington down to the last out here in the bottom of the 7th. And this game that's lasted 2 hours and 41 minutes so far. There's a ball. We started at 1:31 today. And the pitch. And it's going to be inside. So it'll be 2-0 to Abernathy. And the pitch now, the 2-0. And it's going to be low. It's going to be 3-0 now to Abernathy. Three balls, no strikes to Abernathy. Pitch from Wagner. And there's a walk. So 2 on now. 2 on, 2 out here for Burlington. And now it'll be Hansen to bat. Owen Hansen, 4 for 5 today. He's got 3 singles, it looks like. 4 singles. So he's got 4 of the 15 hits for Burlington here in the bottom of the 7th. 6-run advantage for the A's here in the bottom of the 7th in the pitch. Fly ball. Center fielder going over. Left fielder coming on. Center fielder makes the play. And that's going to do it. So Hansen is out on a fly out to center. And that's going to do it for this one. So the game lasts over 2 hours, 40 minutes. And it's a marathon here. And LaMoure holds on for the victory over Burlington. Final score 24-18. So LaMoure 24 runs, 16 hits, 4 errors. Burlington 18 runs, 15 hits, and 6 errors in this one. So 24, 16, and 4. And 8, they just cleared it out. 18, 15, and 6. So that's your final 2 hours, 42 minutes, the official time in this one. And that's going to do it here for the contest. All right, 24-18, LaMoure wins it over Burlington. LaMoure will move on, and they're going to have to come back and meet Park River tonight at approximately 6:30. Burlington ends their season at 28-4 overall. So LaMoure wins the marathon 24-18, your final. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back right after this on yourliveevent.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
The friendly staff at LaMoure Drugstore reminds you, from prescription requests and OTC medication, you can find it all at LaMoure Drugstore. Get ready for the upcoming school year with back-to-school supplies in stock now and on sale. Plus, LaMoure Drugstore has a Nebo car jumpstart with an air compressor and power ports to keep your refreshments cold with the Nebo thermoelectric cooler bag. Located in the center of LaMoure in the Bank North Mall. For more information and to request refills on your prescription, go to LaMoureDrugstore.com.
At AgWorks in Mountain, North Dakota, they're committed to providing superior agronomy solutions. From seed offerings from Channel, Westbred, and Vigor, and more, to comprehensive crop production products. Let them help you maximize your harvest. Serving the agricultural communities of Northeast North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota, AgWorks is dedicated to meeting the unique needs of growers in our region. Visit their website, agworksonline.com. Best of luck to the Park River Pirates and the rest of the teams at the State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament.
Welcome back to Carrington City Park and another one in the books, and this one's a long one. 2 hours, 42 minutes to complete this one. And LaMoure gets the victory. They never trailed. 24-18. They led. They're heading into the fifth. They led by more than 10 runs. But Burlington cut the gap and kept the game going. And 24-18 is going to be your final. So LaMoure moves on. LaMoure will improve to 14-5 on the year and keep their season alive. Burlington will end at 28-4 overall. And so LaMoure here, 24 runs, 18 hits, 4 errors. Burlington, 18 runs, 15 hits, 6 errors, 8 pitchers combined, 376 pitches on the day, 2-hour, 42-minute game. And just a marathon here and a lot of runs scored. So combined the highest scoring game of the tournament so far. And Burlington and LaMoure. LaMoure has scored the most runs of the tournament. Burlington tied for second. Park River scored 20 in the opening day, and Burlington scored 14 yesterday. So Burlington, in their 3 games, 34 games, or 34 runs in 3 games for Burlington, and they go 1-2 in the tournament, and they are eliminated here. So Hatton Northwood eliminated earlier today by Park River 6-5, as Park River won it in a walk-off single in the bottom of the 7th, and then Burlington eliminated now. So now we're down to 4 teams. So Kindred, Beulah, Park River, and LaMoure left in the state tournament. So official line tally here, I don't really have much. I kind of messed up. I apologize that for the LaMoure A's batting order. I think I got most of the Bulldogs of their 18 hits. I think everybody had a hit, it looks like. Owen Hansen had 4 of them. 4 singles, 6 RBI. Abernathy, 2 singles. No, actually he had 2 hits. He had a single and a double, knocked in 2. Rodacher, 2 singles. Rowe, 3 singles and an RBI. Fisher, 3 singles, knocked in 3. So that's that. And then I think we had 8 pitchers combined. Pitching 5 pitchers for the Bulldogs. And they had 204 complete or total pitches, 7 earned runs combined, and just 3 strikeouts combined pitching here today. 18 hits, 11 walks all combined, and that's what we got for you. As far as pitching for LaMoure, 3 pitchers, I believe. I'm not 100% sure on that, so I kind of messed up on the LaMoure schedule, so I apologize. But 172 pitches there, 18 runs, 12 earned, 4 Ks, 18 hits, 8 walks, 7 hit batters. So 2 hours, 41 minutes in this game. So 42 minutes actually. So, all right, well, we're going to send it back and they're going to get the field ready and everything. So the semifinal coming up, Kindred and Beulah. So we're probably going to be about, I would guess, at least 45 minutes behind for that one. We'll probably get started about 4:45 or so. Maybe a little bit later, but we'll probably be back about 4:40, 4:45 or so for game 3 of the day, and that'll have Kindred against Beulah. And then we still got Park River and LaMoure tonight at approximately 6:30 later on tonight. So still 2 more games coming up as 2 teams eliminated. Burlington and Hatton Northwood. Park River wins over Hatton Northwood 6-5 earlier today, and it was LaMoure in a marathon over Burlington 24-18. And now we got Kindred and Beulah coming up. So we'll take a break, and we'll be back in approximately 20-25 minutes right here on yourliveevent.com.